Hello and welcome, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and on today's video we're talking about a fragrance from the house of Givenchy. So I wanted to make this video a little bit more casual. I think as of recently I have been a little bit more serious with my content. It's just the reflection of what's going on currently globally. But
pick somebody else. Pick somebody else. I'm not addressing this crowd right now. Please pick somebody else. I'm at a 10. I'm at a 10. Please pick somebody else, big brother or sister or whoever you want to be. Don't call on me right now.
Let's get into this video. Let's be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chill, and not so serious. So this will probably be my last review from the Collection Particulière by Givenchy for a while. You guys just don't seem to like it. There seems to be no attention with this collection. No one seems to be really interested in it, which I don't get because most of the fragrances in this range are pretty nice. There's a couple that have been flops for me, in my opinion, but most of the ones that I've gotten to try from this collection or the ones that I have purchased are actually pretty good. But the one that we're talking about today is called Cœur Fou. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you.
Cœur Fou.
Every time I try to pronounce anything in French remotely, someone in the comments lets me know that I did it incorrectly. The name of this fragrance translates into crazy heart. When I first got it, it was a fragrance that I was like, a rose. A light, fresh rose. Kind of like a Rose Kabuki by Christian Dior or a La Couleur Noir, but this one takes a little bit of a spin on it. It makes it a little bit nicer, a little bit more refreshing. This fragrance was launched in 2024, and it says that the perfumer for this fragrance is Alexandra Monette. We have here the top notes are listed as French blackcurrant bud absolute, Egyptian basil. For heart notes, we're getting nothing but rose. We're getting Bulgarian Damascus rose, Turkish damask rose, as well as Turkish damask rose absolute. And then in the base, we're gonna get Indonesian patchouli as well as moss. I think the moss is what really gives it that je ne sais quoi to this fragrance, as well as the basil, because we're getting a sweet aromatic up top, which is gonna be that basil. Obviously, we're getting the rose in here, and they are damask rose, but obviously due to the current climate in the globe, damask rose does have to be sourced from other countries and not from the Damask region anymore. And then that moss obviously adds that very wet, refined, almost summer-like vibe. It's kind of cooling at the same time, a little bit of humidity into the fragrance as well, and it just makes this fragrance shine. It makes it very wearable, it makes it very everyday, and I think that's what makes this fragrance very unique and very beautiful. Now, is it going to be the most groundbreaking fragrance out there? If you've smelt a clean rose fragrance, you've smelt this one before. I do have to say that this fragrance is a little bit more modern compared to a lot of other fragrances on the market that are going to be this clean rose type of smell. And because of that, I do see that it's a fragrance that's worth a purchase. The cool thing about it too that I've actually noticed that I've not noticed with a lot of other fragrances like this in this category is that the fragrance itself is going to be long lasting. I have gotten a lot of wear time out of this fragrance, which is surprising because I do love other fragrances like La Couleur Noir by Christian Dior, even Rose Kabuki by Christian Dior, but those do not wear super long. This one itself does wear 6 to 8 hours, and sometimes even then I can still smell the remnants on the clothing that I was wearing that day. So that's a really cool thing about this fragrance itself. So like I said, I do love the La Collection Particulière by Givenchy. I think that they have fantastic fragrances. I think that they are really slept on, but again, it's probably gonna be my last review for this collection in a long time because no one seems to be, like I said, remotely interested in this collection. They do offer, just so you do know, 50 mils as well as 100 mils, which was the original size that they came in. They are a little bit more pricey, but I do think that since they've done the repackaging and the rebranding for this collection itself, they've actually taken it a little bit more seriously and they've put a lot more resources and funds into this collection itself. And it really shows because the newer launches are a lot funner. There's a lot more dynamic range to them versus the original ones like Feu, or what was it called?
Oh!
I was just like, a white floral fragrance, groundbreaking. But all of the new ones are really good launches for the most part. There's obviously going to be exceptions to that rule. So what do you think of La Collection Particulière by Givenchy? Have you tried any of them? Have you not tried any of them? Comment that all down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you on the next video.